What's up, Aries? I hope all are doing well, in great moods and great spirits. Thank you so much to those of you who are new here. I appreciate you tuning in. If I resonate with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. I don't know, I have this comb right here. Somebody could be getting their hair done, or maybe you could do hair, or you're doing your own hair, or you need to get your hair done, or you want to. That comb was random. But anyway, thank you to those of you who are returning. I appreciate your continued love and support, but y'all already know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. All is fluid in tarot. And if this reading doesn't resonate, check out the others on my channel for your moon, your north node, your rising. Okay, sometimes it's helpful to watch all of your placements to get the bigger picture of your situation. And even watch the houses where your big three are placed. Those will resonate as well. So let's see what information Spirit wants you to know today. How you should be moving in these spiritual streets, Aries. I want to start with this one. I think I mixed up the cards. I did. These go with this deck. I should just combine them all, huh? Okay. Let's see what Aries needs to know for his or her highest good. What information does Aries need, Spirit? Message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome. Well. This says point of no returns, ending finality. Okay, lights out. And then there's like this Grim Reaper looking figure here. There's a cycle that's closing. Something is coming to an end. Heartache in the reverse. Maybe you don't give a fuck. Or maybe it's this energy of like counting your losses. You know, like it is what it is. What else for Aries? Truth bomb in the reverse. Okay, shocking and unexpected information revealed, destroying previous beliefs. You know, it feels like, you know how like you'll know when your spirit is ready to move on. You'll know within your spirit when something is over. That's what this feels like with truth bomb in the reverse. It's like, it's not a truth bomb because you already know something is over. You probably already know something is coming to an end or whatever. What else? Madness and delusion, and it flipped in a reverse. Things are not what they seem. A lack of spiritual clarity, brain hardwired for survival, not happiness. A shift in focus is needed. Purify the mind. That's in the reverse. You know, it just feels like you have clarity about a situation, or you have at least the information that you need to know that it's time to move forward. What else? You could be coming out of a period of survival mode, or maybe like the dark night of the soul, or maybe there was a point in time where you were confused. All that's coming to an end. Rituals, magic, spell work. Oh, Lord. Substance abuse in the reverse. Excessive, harmful, impairment, toxic, addiction, dependence, withdrawal symptoms, misuse. I'm getting something about a sobriety journey. Maybe alcohol or drinking or something. I just heard opioids in my mind, but I don't know, maybe there was something that you were addicted to. This doesn't even have to necessarily be drugs. It can be a person, a place, a thing, a habit. I'm getting you like alchemizing some energy too. Because I don't know what this rituals, magic, spell work is about. We're going to see. But with substance abuse in the reverse, if there is somebody attacking you or doing magic on you, I feel like it's having the opposite effect. Okay, this could be you being spiritually protected, or this is like you doing your shadow work. So you're not confused about what's going on. Hey there. Hi, Berlin. Hi, Abuelita. Did I say that right? What's substance abuse in the reverse? Maybe somebody here needs to stop doing some substances. So whatever this magic is will stop working. The poisoned mind, greed, hatred, delusion. Why is this energy so dark? But you know, this feels like somebody around you though. It really does. It doesn't feel like you. Because the first card out is usually like the overall energy of a read. There is somebody around you who has... I'm getting something with the mind, because we have the mind card here, okay, or a brain here. Then we have madness and delusion. That's also mental cerebral energy. So is truth bomb. That's like Ace of Swords. What's ending, point of no returns? Lights out. Out of touch with reality, in the clouds, unrealistic fantasy, daydreaming, misled by your illusions. Eye in the sky, higher perspective, another viewpoint, recognize the mindset, interconnectedness. Your consciousness is kicking in about something. Okay, it feels like you're gaining clarity about a situation, or you're starting to align with your higher self. Your intuition could be heightened at this time too. Okay, Roman travel, wandering in the reverse. There's a cycle here that's still open, but I feel like with this death card, something is getting ready to end. This could be a failed plan, a goal that was unachieved, maybe something that you were planning to do. You won't be able to finish it. So let's see what the tarot says. It feels like somebody else over here could be like losing their mind. This could have been a trauma bond. Okay, and the opposite is happening for you. I'm getting like the wheel turning in your favor. Because I don't know if somebody was trying to play mind games with you, or yeah, like I just seen the judgment in the reverse. A lack of self-awareness, being unforgiving. You know, this could have been like air magic, mental magic, something like that, to where somebody wanted you to choose the wrong path. I'm getting devil energy over here with all of these cards. Addictions, toxicity, attachments. Okay, wanting to satisfy the lower self or the flesh. The devil is also a gate of consciousness. Capricorn is... What do you want me to read on? So let's see, Aries. But there's just something here that's over. And then we got all this pretty energy over here. Once something ends, like, all these cards are like dark and gray and just... What's the message for Aries? But this out of touch with reality card, it feels more so like full energy, like a nonchalant type of energy, a carefree one where you're not burdened or troubled by, you know, the thoughts that might be cyclical in your mind. What else? What's the message for Aries? Something is over, just, and it needs to be. I don't know what this person around you is doing, but it's unhealthy. If you were under attack, it feels like the person that you were with was not strong enough, was not spiritually strong enough to handle it. Okay, so you could be separated from somebody. Okay, so yeah, the Four of Wands is your card. It's the Aries Venus. In the reverse, this can talk about a lack of support. This could be a divorce or a marriage that's ending. A karmic contract that might be over. Yeah, we got the Wheel and the Justice card, honey, with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse can be an overindulgence. Somebody around you could be on drugs. I don't want to say it and get my video reported, but what else for Aries? Seven of Wands reverse. What else for Aries? This could be a karmic contract that's over. Maybe somebody here is moving. Okay, we have Page of Cups. This could talk about be open to new possibilities. Yeah, look, the World in the reverse. That's what I was getting with this card over here. Roman travel, wandering in the reverse. There's a cycle. It feels like it's still open, but you could be clearing out karmic debris. If this cycle is open right now, probably by the time January or February hits, when we have a stellium in Aquarius, this cycle will be closed. Also with Neptune going direct in Pisces, okay, which is like the completion of a cycle. Pisces is the end of the astronomical wheel. There's a cycle that's closing. What else? So you can have Pisces in your chart somewhere. What else for Aries? Something here is over, and I feel like with this Page of Cups, you might finally be able to dream. You might finally be able to enjoy like your inner child. You could be coming back into union with your inner child, or this could talk about you needing to be open to the possibilities. Okay, new beginnings, opening your heart to something. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups, renewal, emotional renewal, opening your heart to new beginnings, new possibilities, new adventure, new connections. Maybe even this is like a community that you're in that you need to leave from. It could be a job, a relationship. Something here is just unstable. The Four of Wands is anything that brings structure, stability, order into your life, okay? And the reverse is like the exact opposite. So then we have this Empress in the reverse. I don't know why I kind of feel like this is you. But this could be like you lacking self-care or overextending yourself to something, or you just feeling ungrounded. Maybe even also you having a hard time attracting or manifesting any abundance because you're in something that's not supporting you the way you needed to. It feels more so energetically. Okay, so what else? Ace of Cups. You're getting ready to go through a period of renewal. Emotional renewal, new beginnings, new blessings. Okay. New love. Whether this is the love that you have for yourself or people around you who will genuinely support you, motivate you. You've probably been in this Empress in the reverse energy for too long in whatever this cycle is. You could have with the Empress in the reverse and the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands reverse, I'm channeling like a single mother that doesn't have a support system. Yeah, look, the Death card, transformation. I don't know what's going on with this person's energy over here, but this is definitely something that you need to remove yourself. I'm getting like somebody could be schizophrenic. They could be like borderline like psychotic or something. Okay, what's the Four of Wands reverse? The Star reverse, Aquarius energy. This could be somebody feeling hopeless, lacking motivation. Maybe somebody don't know where they're going to go, where they're going to move to, where they're going to live. Maybe they're getting put out of a home with the Four of Wands in the reverse. Or maybe they don't have a home and they just don't know if they're going to find one or not. Yeah, look at all this in the reverse. Pew. The Lovers in reverse could talk about a breakup, a lack of harmony or stability, or this you lost hope for something. Something is no longer a wish fulfillment. There could have been something that you were, or somebody you were married to that disappointed you. Somebody was probably hoping to be able to benefit off of your energy. And you know, somebody could have tried to poison your mind and dim your light. They probably felt threatened by you. What else for the Four of Wands reverse? I feel like you're gaining a new perspective. Yeah, so the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Jupiter, this talks about things coming into balance here, being open and flexible to change. You know, you could have a lot on your plate, okay, but it feels like you're managing it well. It feels like somebody didn't think that you would be able to manage or handle something on your own, because the Empress in the reverse can be somebody who like has a lot of responsibilities and they like don't have time for themselves, or you know, like they're just lacking a daily routine and regimen that's built around like self-love. You know what I mean? Like she could need to incorporate more of, you know, like a routine that will help nourish her spirit. Somebody abandoned you. Eight of Cups in the reverse. It feel like they abandoned you, left you for dead, and this Page of Cups is them wanting to come back and apologize. Okay. You know, it feels like maybe even with the Star in the reverse, like you don't see your way out of something. But something's getting ready to be balanced out. What's this Two of Pentacles? The Eight of Cups. Seeing the bigger picture of the situation. Walking away from something that no longer serves you. Pisces, Saturn. This really feels like you could be leaving behind a period of your life to where maybe you couldn't really see what you wanted for your future. Maybe your desires were low, even with the 4 wands in the reverse. I'm getting survival mode. You could have been in survival mode. Okay, and if there's something here that you had to leave behind or that you have to leave behind in order, yeah, look, you got to free yourself in order for you to see things come into balance. But it feels like you're being pushed out of something more so. What's the 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups? Too many cards. One card, please. The 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. There's getting ready to be some growth and expansion. 2 of Cups. This feels like you coming back into union with yourself. This is Cancer, Venus. So 2 cards of Venus here. Even the star can talk about like your hopes, your dreams, your wish fulfillment, you know. Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Some of y'all are, you could be going through a divorce. Lots of chaos, dysfunction, a lot of harmony. And some of y'all probably like, shit, when is this gonna end? Okay, but you could be seeing 222. This feel like you finding yourself again, your path. What's the 2 of Cups? Let's see. The Emperor. Yeah, so, okay, I'm kind of getting 2 things. It feels like there's a divine masculine up ahead on your path. Okay, also, the Emperor is Aries energy. So this feels like you taking back control over your life, over your path, over your destiny. Because with the star in reverse, it's like you not having control over it. Okay, maybe you lost connection to your higher self or to your spirit guides, or you were on the wrong path to something. Okay, but the Emperor, this is like structure, discipline, confidence, feeling grounded. It talks about the root chakra, if we're just speaking energy. Okay, yeah. This is like you coming back into union with yourself and taking back control over the direction your life is headed in, because there's something here that you needed to walk away from. For some of you, you could have walked away from somebody while you were still in love with them. Yeah, the Strength card talks about overcoming challenges and obstacles, or you just need to be strong. Yeah, and take your power back. Devil reverse. Who's this Emperor? For some of you, this could be the father. Oh, okay, Temperance. Yeah, this gives me your energy. Whether or not you are a man or a woman, okay, this is, yeah, look at the Ace of Pentacles back here, okay? Whether or not you are a man or a woman, this is you tapping into your masculine energy. Even the Temperance talks about self-management, okay, discipline, doing things in moderation, also having patience. Yeah, the star reverse is like you don't know. It feels like you don't know where things are headed, but it feels like here you're needing to have some patience as things balance out in your life. Okay, and there's a here that's just closing, and you could be clearing out the karmic debris of whatever this is. Okay, Sagittarius energy here talks about growth and expansion. It also talks about wisdom. Somebody could be learning about the paternal side of the family. I'm getting somebody, maybe you're reuniting with a father, or you're a father reuniting with your children. Maybe you could be healing a connection or a relationship with your father, or you need to. If you're a man, you could be maybe thinking of ways to be a better father, Okay, or this is just you stepping into your masculine energy, right? Taking control, being assertive. The Ace of Pentacles talks about abundance, long term too. What's this Eight of Cups? Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is you making a head over heart decision. This feels like you. And you could be telling somebody, like openly voicing this to a particular person. Like, yeah, I'm leaving. Something is no longer serving me. It's nothing left for me here. Like, it's time for me to go. Queen of Swords is also a very discerning type of energy. Like, you just know, it feels like you just know your time is up somewhere. Okay, and what's this Queen of Swords? One card, please, Spirit. The Queen of Swords also set boundaries where she needs to. You got a lot to say to somebody and probably nothing at all at the same time. One card. Might just go in one ear and out the other to whoever this is. Yeah, Five of Wands, because it'll probably start drama, chaos, conflict, or this could be somebody who like is like maybe even fighting to stay in your energy. Yeah, look, Knight of Wands. Somebody that's reckless, confrontational. They take risks. They do risky shit. There could just be a lot of drama. That's why this Four of Wands here is in the reverse in whatever environment this is. And you like, whoop, time for me to go. This could also be used fighting to overcome a challenge or obstacle. It feels more so mental. Like a mental battle or challenge you've had to overcome. Yeah, the poison mind is up here. Five of Wands is also a Saturn card, so what's this Five of Wands? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you setting boundaries. Okay. This is Capricorn Sun. You know, I'm getting this energy of you being selfish, but not in a bad way. Like, this could be somebody that wants you to fight with them, somebody that wants you to argue with them, somebody that wants to just get a rise or to see you knocked off your square, or just that wants to see you get out of character. But it feels like you're not giving them that. You're very much in control with the Emperor and the Temperance here. You're very much at peace, or you're about to be. They just want to fight so bad. They just want your energy however they can get it. Yeah, look, you're very grounded, very stable. What's this Page of Cups? Yeah, the Strength card. You overcoming challenges and obstacles. You could have a child that's a Cancer, Leo, cusper. Your child could be maturing. I don't know why I'm getting like going through puberty. This Page of Cups really gives me a child. Maybe it's a girl. I mean, it could be a boy too, but What's the Page of Cups? Strength card. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo energy. Five of Cups. You know, it feels like this Five of Cups kind of gives me you, right? To where you put a lot of effort into something just for it to not work out in the end. Okay, but the Five of Cups energy still talks about all is not lost. Even if you are focused on these three cups up here in the front that are spilled, there's still two behind you that are just fine, standing upright. They're not knocked over, they're spilled. Right? Something could be, it feels like disappointment. Okay, because whatever it is, you put a lot of effort into it and it's just not working. And you probably tried and tried and tried with the strength card until you like, just fuck it. What's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? You like, it is what it is. Ace of Pentacles. This feels like a big shift here. If you were like working on something and you weren't seeing the results that you expected to, as soon as you walk away from something, as soon as you stop putting your energy, your effort, your time into the wrong things, okay, because the Eight of Pentacles upright talks about being intentional about where you distribute your energy, your resources, okay, as soon as you open yourself up to a new beginning, a new cycle, whatever this is, this feels like all your abundance, your blessings, your rewards pouring in here. And I'm also getting here with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is another person who probably wanted the benefit of being around you without actually putting in the work of what it took to maintain you, or the lifestyle that you came with, or that you want for yourself. What's this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? Give me more on that. Because, what? The Lovers. So you could feel like you had to choose between your career or your stability, your abundance, and another person. Because sometimes it can definitely be blocked if you have the wrong person in your energy, or people can become like a financial burden to you, to where you're picking up their weight, their dead weight financially, or whatever the case may be. The Lovers is Gemini energy, balance, duality. You could very much be balanced though in your approach to manifesting. It feels like you know when you need to rest and you know when it's time to put in the work. But somebody else here doesn't have that. They feel childish with this Page of Cups here. They feel like a child. It feels like somebody wanted you to parent their inner child when they needed to parent their inner child themselves. Maybe because this strength can also be you, to where you're very bold, courageous, okay? You are able to easily overcome challenge and obstacles. You're not weak. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, somebody else. They could be a Virgo. I don't know, but what's this Lovers? Okay, Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is confusion. You know, it feels like you're about to have a lot of quality options to choose from, whether it's in relationships or it's in your career. You can have a bunch of like high level suitors or job offers that are lucrative sources of income. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Maybe with this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody has been unemployed. I don't know, but this gives me you. You could be on the cusp of Taurus. Your money is about to skyrocket. Okay, you're about to be very stable, very abundant. Wow. You could be a creator with this Ace of Wands, or you could be dexterous or good with your hands. Maybe you do hair, maybe you're into like art, or somebody could even be a personal trainer. I'm getting where you could desire to be one. Be very attractive with this Ace of Wands. You could have like this natural sex appeal about you. But anyway, yeah. And this, for some of you, could even be confused about which career path you want to take or you should be on. You could have a lot of options. I always say follow your heart, especially with this Page of Cups here. Follow your heart. You can't always chase the dollar though. Sometimes you have to chase your purpose. That's where the real abundance is, okay? What you're naturally talented and skilled at is where the real abundance is. When you do something you love, you never really work, right? Because if you're passionate about it, one, it comes easily to you, and two, it's like it'll just be natural. That could be truth bomb in a reverse card. You know, there's a connection here. It seems like you may have been confused about whether or not this was your life partner or not, or whether or not this was somebody who was in alignment with you or not. There's a lot of confusion here surrounding a relationship or a partnership. Okay, if it's not now, it was, but I feel like things are about to become very clear to you, because sometimes you got to distance yourself to see the bigger picture of something. You got to stand back a little bit. All right, that's like being in front of a skyscraper. You can't see the whole building until you back up and take a bigger look at it. Yeah, look, you're about to be in your magician era. Having all the tools and resources that you need to manifest your abundance or the lifestyle that you desire, whatever that might look like to you. What's this Seven of Cups? King of Wands. This person's actions confuses you. You know, there's a lot of masculine energy here. Even the Queen of Swords can be masculine energy. Eight of Wands reversed. There's delays. Give me on this King of Wands. Whoever this is could have put you in a third-party situation, or they have a lot of options. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, excuse me. Ten of Wands, the Fool, the Chariot. Somebody looks at you as their caregiver. This person feels like, what's interesting with this King of Wands is this is normally a very action-oriented, assertive, you know, type of energy. Somebody that's typically very ambitious, okay, a go-getter, entrepreneur, a visionary. But with this Seven of Cups here behind them, it's like they spend a lot of time in their head or thinking, or it's like so confused about maybe their identity or what it is that they actually desire that they really don't do anything at all. They could even have a lot of options or ideas, but they just never take action on it. Yeah, somebody here with the Ten of Wands, it could be just a relationship here could just be dead weight. Okay, and the Fool talks about you setting yourself free. Give me around this King of Wands. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person needs to get out of their head. They could spend a lot of time thinking about the past or being nostalgic about the past. And the Knight of Pentacles reverse, they procrastinate or they just never follow through on anything that they say they're going to do. They're stuck. This person's stuck. And maybe this is in terms of taking action towards you to show you that they actually desire you. the Hangman, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Both of these cards talk about stagnancy, especially with the Wheel in the reverse. This is delays, setbacks, okay? Like, a delay in your clock of destiny. Whoever this person is, they could smoke a lot, drink a lot. They could overindulge in something. I didn't even mean to put them 2 cards back. So the Hangman, you could be in a period of stillness right now, but I feel like the stillness is only for you to gain clarity about something before you can move forward. Right? Usually you'll be stuck in this energy. Light represents clarity. Usually you'll be stuck in this energy until you see whatever it is that you need to sacrifice or whatever it is that you need to release. This person is slowing you down. They're causing delays for you. What's the Empress reverse? Yeah, I don't know if this person is just lazy with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, or if they just lack confidence, or they're insecure, or they have low self-worth. Maybe a mix of it all is what I'm getting. Okay, but yeah, you need to go. The Tower in the reverse is avoiding change, or even avoiding some sort of catastrophic or chaotic events. Ace of Swords, cutting yourself free. What's the Tower reverse? Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. Air energy. This is an inevitable Tower. Because with the Ten of Swords, something's about to come to an abrupt end. And it feels spiritual, like you won't really have no control over it. Because we have the Star here, it's just in the reverse. So it feels like Spirit taking the wheel. You're not in control of over your destiny right now, because you probably stayed somewhere longer than you needed to. You overstayed your welcome somewhere. Okay. And you know, the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing. She is very resourceful. Okay. She could be like, she could have like this natural mothering energy to her. It's like she likes to take care of the people around her. She'll give you the shirt off her back if you needed it. It feels like that's what you've been doing. You've been helping this person. And you know, but it feels like as soon as you walk away from whoever this is, this Emperor, Two of Cups with the Temperance, this could be a person who you're going to meet. And usually, like when they're showing the cards, this is somebody who's already orbiting your energetic field. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in your energy. The Temperance here could talk about you and this person connecting in 5D currently. Because the Temperance is your higher self. You could be picking up on the telepathic communication of whoever this is. So even this over here, this Lovers with the Seven of Cups, you could have a choice. And you might not know who to choose. But I really feel like it's going to be obvious. The Emperor is all the kings combined. The King of Wands, just the King of Wands. It feels like that's somebody who's still trying to master their fire, to where the Emperor is already grounded in his identity. He already has the control, the discipline, the structure that's needed to build a legacy, to run a household. The Emperor is even higher energetic frequency than you, because the King and Queen of Pentacles come before the Emperor, right? Where the King and Queen of Pentacles are still building a solid foundation. The Emperor is ready to run an empire. Okay, he's already mastered self. So what's this Ten of Swords? Yeah, see, it's like your partner, who this is in the upright, right? And the Empress in the reverse. It's like you're still in karmic energy, because you're still being prepared for whoever this is. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, we got the Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. That's 10. You could be seeing 10-10 or something here, like I said, is just coming to an end. You know, this person feels like a Debbie Downer, a miserable Martha. They really do. I don't mean to say it like that, but it's like it's hard for you to be happy and get excited about whatever plans or creative endeavors it is that you want to embark on around this person. It's like you really struggle to maintain, because Aries is naturally like a childlike energy. You have a lot of joy, spontaneity, passion, creativity within you. You carry a natural childlike energy, not childish. There's a difference. And in this cold ass harsh world, you need to be in touch with your inner child, otherwise you will be miserable. Somebody is out of touch with their inner child, okay, and you're still in touch with yours, but it feels like it was hard for you to connect with this side of you around this person. What's the Nine of Wands? This is Sagittarius moon. All this is fire energy though, which is you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is a bad investment. This gives me procrastinating. You had like this wounded warrior energy to where you still want to keep fighting through something, or it's not going to work with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a bad investment. An unworkable plan for you to keep trying to work through something. You just got to release it. Yeah, it's imbalance. Six of Pentacles reverse. What's this Page of Pentacles reverse? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, delays, missed opportunities, setbacks. There's something about, it feels like you're meant to be a star, but either this person is a distraction, a delay in your destiny, okay, whatever prophecy you're meant to fulfill or whatever you're meant to accomplish in this lifetime is bigger than you, but this person is distracting you. This person is in the way. They're in the fucking way. They just are. Yeah, look, Six of Wands reverse. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or that you're meant to accomplish or achieve in this lifetime, you're not going to be able to do it with this person in your energy that's like this. And what's interesting is with the Lovers here, this person could be a soulmate, or maybe they had a specific destiny or calling. Okay, maybe this person was even an assignment to you, but it's like they're not holding up their end of the bargain. They're not carrying the weight. They're not evolving with spiritually. They're stuck. So it's time for you to move. What's the Wheel of Fortune reverse? And somebody here could just not be learning something. Whoever this person is with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels like they procrastinate a lot, or they carry the spirit of procrastination to where they can't get nothing done in their life ever. Somebody's just really, I'm getting like they're just really lazy, but it's a deeper meaning to behind why they are. And maybe with the Seven of Cups, you were confused about it. With the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands, you're confused. Like you can't, maybe you can't figure it out. Okay, but they got some deep shit that they need to heal from. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can feel here. Like, what's the Wheel reverse? Yeah, look, the Hierophant. There goes Spirit removing you. The Devil reverse is a blockage being removed. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands. Whew. There's a block here being removed. This is you recalling or reclaiming your power, harnessing your own power, your own energy, a passionate new beginning here. There's a specific contract you have that's being delayed. So this Hierophant feels like Spirit about to intervene, because the Tower is up there too. What's the Hierophant? You could be on the cusp of Taurus or have it in your chart somewhere. Yeah, look, coming to free you. The sun is freedom, liberation, growth, and expansion. This could even be a shift in your perception and your thought patterns, paradigms. Okay. This feels like also with the Hierophant, your consciousness kicking in. Like I said, your higher self kicking in. And you realizing like you're ready to honor your soul, your spirit. You're ready. You want to do what makes you happy, what fulfills you, what brings you joy, what brings you freedom. You could be realizing that something just doesn't. It just doesn't. What's this Ace of Cups? Yeah, look, the Fool. Okay, Aquarius energy, which talks about your crown, a new beginning. I'm getting like this energy of serendipity, good luck, okay, good fortune, spontaneity, joy, happiness, even freedom. This gives me a selfish type of energy. Five of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Somebody, it feels like this Five of Cups, Nine of Cups is like somebody regretting like only doing what made them happy, only wanting to do what made them fulfilled and not caring about your feelings or what it is that you wanted or desired. What's the Fool? Yeah, this is you setting yourself free. Also, okay, we got the King of Cups. Yeah, see, there's a new person coming here. And this could be somebody that you've never met before. A new journey that y'all both will embark on. Y'all both could be doing new things. Say like you never, I don't know, went roller skating before or something. You and whoever this King of Cups is could have like a lot of y'all first together. Mm. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this person, it feels they have a childlike energy too, just like you. I'm getting young love, like the kind that makes you feel like all bubbly and like a kid again. Okay, this person is also very healing with the Ace of Cups. They could be very affectionate. They could be very, excuse me. They could be very pure, very, they could have like a young spirit or soul to them. But it's somebody that you'll be able to have fun with, laugh with, you know, be yourself with. That's what this feels like. They're also open and receptive to love. What's this King of Cups? I'm getting somebody that's going to like run a randomly take you on dates and hang out and on adventures. This could be somebody that's adventurous with the Fool. They could love to travel. Maybe y'all could take like little weekend day trips, whatever the case may be. What's this King of Cups? You'll love whoever this is. That's what it feels like. Yeah, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. This person is going to show you a whole new side of love and what it actually looks like. I'm also getting somebody who's truthful, they're honest. Okay, this is somebody who, it feels like they operate more from their higher self. Their crown is open. They could have a strong connection to spirit too. This person could be psychic. They could be really intuitive. I'm getting an oracle. Whoever your person is going to be real spiritual. The conversation between y'all could be great. There's a new beginning here, for sure. What's the, give me more on the King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, a change of plans. This could be somebody that differs from your usual type. But this is also somebody that won't keep you waiting on them. Like, what's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Taurus, Saturn. Five of Pentacles. The Death card. The Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This is going to be a big change, probably from what you're used to. Okay, the Five of Pentacles can talk about, I don't know, maybe this Five of Pentacles is like you being lonely or thinking that you would be alone, or maybe this is why you were still holding on to something. What's the Five of Pentacles? Both of these cards are Taurus. Taurus, Saturn, Taurus, Mercury. You could be on the cusp of Taurus. Or maybe this will happen in the upcoming Taurus season. Maybe this person could even be a Taurus, but they just have water in their chart somewhere. What's this Five of Pentacles? It's like you needing to change your plans and leave something else out in the cold. Yeah, this person, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles talks about being single, being independent. Okay, yeah. Because with this Lovers here, this is really giving me that you probably thought this person was like your life partner, who you would be with, who maybe you would get married to, or this is the vision that you have. But with the Star in the reverse, that wish is not manifesting. It's not coming into fruition because this person is not putting in the effort needed to maintain a relationship. Love, it takes more than love to have a healthy, stable connection, right? But it feels more so like it's the pentacle that's lacking in this energy, which is time, resources. Okay, I don't know, but maybe this person, like I said, with the Seven of Cups back here, maybe they're a Pisces or something, because it just feels like they're like delusional. They need to come back down to reality. They live too much in their head. So let's get an oracle, because whoever this person is that's coming in, it feels like this person is going to be your perfect match. They're going to have a childlike spirit like you. They're going to be adventurous, okay? They're going to be honest with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah. And they're going to be open and receptive to love. And they're not going to be afraid to show it either, okay? With the Fool right behind them. This is like random acts of love and care. Like somebody that'll just bring you flowers for no reason. Somebody that'll go to the store and pick up your favorite candy, chocolate, whatever the case may be. So anyway, let's get the Moon card here. Moonology Oracle. What's the message here for Aries? This is going to be somebody that genuinely loves you too. Your commitment is being tested for first quarter moon. And then at the bottom, we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. What do I do with the... Oh, here it is. Okay. It feels like your commitment to what it is that you actually want and desire, honestly. Or your commitment to with this Hierophant spirit. Or whoever you subscribe to, you know. This could even be commitment to self with the Empress in the reverse. But let's see. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they are the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you any hurdles with confidence. Yeah, that's the Strength card here. Okay, what do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming, you probably... Okay, wait. If you spend your life affirming that's too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true? Okay, yeah, so back here, this Queen of Swords with the Five of Wands, that's what I was talking about. This is probably like a mental challenge or battle you're fighting right now. It's like you versus you right now. Like, because really, only thing that stands in the way of what it is that you desire is you, your will. Okay, do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Yeah, that's Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Attuned to the moon, I'm committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. Additional meanings for this card. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. I feel like that's you. Okay, in the teaching, the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It is a time when the sun and the moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other. Probably squaring. And this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see, I wonder if that's transiting in your chart right now, if that's a transit. Okay, so anyway, no matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. Okay. Yeah, that's this Queen of Swords, Five of Wands. This is like you needing to be mentally strong through whatever it is you're fighting right now. Okay, Five of Wands is a Saturn card. It talks about discipline, structure, okay, balance, and make sure you're not doing anything to where you can accrue karmic debt that'll come back to, you know, bite you. In the behind later, the Empress has dignity, self-respect, okay, and high self-worth. So, I don't know, but yep, it's time for you to go. There's a cycle that's closing out. And this tower here is inevitable. It's inevitable. It's coming to strip away all the confusion. Because this person confuses you. This King of Wands with the Seven of Cups, their actions confuse you. But whoever this is, you're going to know and have clarity that this person loves and cares about you through their actions. This person is not going to confuse you, whoever this is that you're about to meet. Okay, they're going to be truthful and authentic. They're going to operate from their higher self, not from whatever this is, lower self, or wanting to satisfy flesh, or, right, like, anyway, this was the message. So get ready for this change. It's coming whether you're ready for it or not. Or reverse. Okay, Aries, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next read. Bye.